Hello students, today's topic is real numbers as you have already studied in previous classes. Now in class 10th we read here Euclid division lemma. It states about the divisibility of any two positive numbers. The numbers should be a and b and there exist two unique integers, say q and r. We write Euclid division lemma as a is equal to b q plus r. A is dividend, B is divisor, Q is quotient and R is remainder. The value of remainder should be less than equal to 0 and less than equal to B. Let us take an example to understand Euclid division lemma. Suppose a person has a basket full of eggs and some of the eggs has broken. Now if he counted that eggs in pair, one will remain. So we write this equation in mathematically a is equal to 2q plus 1. Here 1 is the remainder and he counted that eggs in pairs. That's why we write here 2. That became as it is a is equal to bq plus r. And if he counted that eggs in 3, then the 2 will remain. So we write this equation is equal to a is equal to 3q plus 2. Now study about the properties of Euclid division lemma. There are two properties of Euclid division lemma. The first one is Euclid division algorithm. This property compute HCF, highest common factor. There are some steps to find the HCF. The first step is we have to apply Euclid division lemma to find the value of quotient and remainder. So the equation is a is equal to bq plus r and the remainder should be equal to and less than equal to 0 and less than the value of b. Then next step should be if the remainder is 0, then the value of HCF is b. B is our divisor. And if the remainder should not be equal to 0, then we have to again apply Euclid division lemma to find the value of b and r. We have to apply this property till the remainder is 0. When remainder is 0, we have to stop this Euclid division algorithm. The divisor is the HCF. Which is divisor? B. The B is the HCF in our Euclid division lemma equation. So B is the HCF. Always remember that B is the HCF. Now let us take an example to understand how to find the HCF in questions. Here is a question given. Find the HCF two numbers by Euclid division method. The numbers are 135 and 225. To find the HCF, first which number has highest value, that is dividend A. So 225 here is our A and 135 is our divisor. So 225 is greater than 135. Here A is equal to 225 and the value of V is equal to 135. Apply Euclid division method, which is A is equal to BQ plus R. The value of A is equal to 225 and the B is 135. We have to divide 225 by 135. When we divide 225 by 135, the remainder remains 90. We have to write this in Euclid form. This is nothing but as a simple division method. When as you divide 225 by 135, 135 into 1 is equal to 135 and the remainder leaves 90. Here remainder is greater than 0. So we have to apply Euclid division lemma till the remainder is 0. Again we have to apply Euclid division lemma. Again we apply Euclid division lemma by the value of q. By the value of q. Here A is our 135, which is previously the value of b. Now the value of b becomes value of a. Again we have to divide it by the remainder which is in previous steps. 90 ones are 90, the remainder leaves 45. We have to apply this equivalent division lambda till the remainder is 0. Again here remainder is 45. We have to again apply. Again 90 should be divided by 45. When we divide 90 by 45, the remainder left 0. So our division method is complete and we get the HCF. The value of HCF is 45. It is B. Look at the equation. Here 90 is equal to 45 into 2 plus 0. Here A is equal to 90, B is equal to 45. So that is B. So our HCF is 45. Understand? Now second property is fundamental theorem of arithmetic, that states the composite number is equal to product of prime numbers. All of you know composite numbers. Composite numbers are those numbers which has more than 2 factors and prime number has 2 factors. And now we study about the applications of equivalent lambda division. There are 2 applications. The first one is to prove the irrationality of the numbers. The numbers are like that root 2 and root 3. And the second one application is we have to find the decimal expression of rational number. As you know, the rational numbers are in the form of p by q and the denominator is not equal to 0. When we divide this numerator by quotient in rational number, if the denominator is terminating means no remainder left, or either non-terminating, the decimal, when we divide the rational number, we get that number in rational expression, and some of the number is completely divided, that is terminating, and that other numbers which are not completely divided, they are repeating again and again, that is non-terminating repeating numbers. So these are the applications of the lambda division method that will be studied in next exercise. So this is used to find the HCF. There is a relationship between the HCF and LCM. That relationship is the product of HCF and the LCM is equal to the product of 2 numbers. Here A and B stands for the 2 numbers. Now take an example to understand the relation between the HCF and the LCM. Take an example. The example is if the HCF of 35 and 45 is 5. Here 35 and 45 are the 2 numbers and the 5 is the HCF. And in the question LCM of 2 number is given, that is 63 into A. Here we have to find the value of A. How will we get the value of A? We have to apply that relation HCF into LCM is equal to the product of 2 numbers. Here the 2 numbers are also given, HCF and LCM is also given, but the LCM is given in the form of 63 into A. A is not a number, it is a form of some letter. So we have to find that the value of A, we applied this relationship. HCF into LCM is equal to the product of 2 numbers. Right here the HCF is 5 and the LCM is 63 into A. 63 into A is equal to the product of 2 numbers. The 2 numbers are 35 and 45. 35 into 45. To find the value of A, the number with the A, here these numbers are multiply. If they go into equals to, they will be into divide. So divide these numbers, you get 5. That the value of A.